Hello, and welcome to this new episode of Uncle Tone's Divinations. This morning we are looking at the energy for you for February 3rd, 2026. It is also a timeless reading, so if you feel guided to listen to this video at a later time, you still should be able to find some information, a message to help and guide you on your destiny's path. Let's start our ritual by lighting a second candle so that we temporarily anchor in your ancestors and spirit guides, so that they can join my ancestors and spirit guides to bring you this message that I hope will be positive, constructive, ameliorative. Very well. Let's see what's the energy. What's the message for you today? Okay, we're going to be freestyling the read this morning, so as always, please remember to use your intuition and discernment. Remember that not every reading is your reading, so take what resonates and discard the rest. That being said, we are going to be using the Clairvoyancy tarot deck. So let's start. Can we have a first card, please, to speak to us about person A? Yeah. The Six of Hearts. Forgotten past, memories. There's somebody from your past that might be coming back. Let's continue. Can we have a second card now to speak to us about person B? One card, please, for person B. Thank you. We have the Three of Silver, or Three of Pentacles. Material wealth and accomplishment. Might be about to gain more on the material side of your life, or you are about to attain a goal that you have set. Now, can we have one card, please, to speak to us about the energy that is between those two persons? What is the energy that separates them? Can we have one card, please, for the energy that separates them? That's too many. One card, please, for the energy that separates them. Okay, thank you. The Concealer. Seems like there's a lack of equilibrium, of wisdom, of honesty between those two persons. Yeah, there's a lack of a good understanding within. This seems like two people in the same family. See, one is more in the moon energy, the other one is more in the sun energy. One is reminiscing of the past, the other one is looking forward in the future. One is declining, the other one is shining bright. So can we have now the fourth card to speak to us about what unites them? What do they have in common? Can we have one card, please, for the energy that unites them or that they have in common? Yeah, thank you. The sun. And the sun is on the side of the sun in this reading. It is not strange, not weird. It is, what's the correct word to describe this energy? Yeah, because what is uniting those two energies or those two people is the love that they share, the joy, the affection. But it is also what is lacking currently. So this seems like this is an energy that they have shared in the past, but maybe it is not there in the present or in the future. We'll see a bit more as we delve into this reading. As we dive into this reading. Yeah, can we have a card now, please, for the past energy? Can we have one card, please, for the past energy? Yeah, thank you. The Six of Work for the past. In the past there was some misunderstanding between those two. They had a hard time to work together. Or maybe they were working together, but they lacked the communication skills to be able to really work together. Maybe they were working each on their side of what needed to be done, but they were not really working together, hence the lack of communication there. Also, Six of Art, Six of Work, 66 might have a special meaning for you. Let's continue. Can we have a card, please, for the present energy? Can we have a card for the present energy? That's two cards. One card, please, for the present energy. One card, please, for the present energy. Yeah, thank you. The Five of Work. So at the present, there's more satisfaction in the work that is getting done. Yeah, there's more success in everything that is undertaken. I do not feel like it is a work that is being done together. I feel that those two people are in the same energy at present. Maybe they are both working hard so that they can kind of not look at the past energy, the energy that kind of divided them, trying not to see what the problem was. Yeah, this feels a bit like a workaholic energy here. Yeah. And can we have now the third card to speak to us about the future energy? Can we have one card, please, for the future energy? Yeah, thank you. The mysterious one, which would be kind of like the High Priestess in the traditional tarot. Yeah, looking for truth, occult sciences, secrets. Yeah, there's something that must not be revealed. Or there's an energy of somebody that does not want to reveal something. Around the love in this relationship between those two. Under the deck, the House of Challenges. It's like the Tower. Separation, emotional shock. And there's some problem to be foreseen within this family unit. I feel the problem stems from the fact that this first energy is on the decline. It is an energy that is getting old, that is slowly losing his or her energy. And the other family member is younger, not necessarily young, but younger than the first one, and is kind of gaining more and more momentum in his or her life. I feel also that the mysterious one, kind of the High Priestess energy for the future, is really linked to this Concealer energy that is dividing them. The energy, what's hidden is, yeah. It's like there's something that's not said between those two, but that's felt. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to be using the Everyday Tarot to get some more information on some of those energies. Yeah, here we have one card, please, to explain this dividing energy, the Concealer. Here we have one card, please. Thank you. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Under the deck, the Chariot. And mid-deck, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, what's dividing them is the fact that as this first energy is kind of losing momentum, aging, losing energy, this energy is also going more and more in a Five of Pentacles energy, in a sense of poverty, financial loss, lack on the material side of his or her life, while this other family member, the one that is younger, that is actually starting to gain momentum in his life, that is rising, that is using his willpower, the Chariot energy, to make a choice to see more clearly in his relationships what is really energetically contained within those relationships. And so this second person is working very hard to make a fast change in his or her environment. But I feel that this change is hard to make because of this shared love and affection that they have had in the past. It's like this second energy knows that the more he or she is rising to the occasion and gaining momentum and material wealth, gaining more independence, the more he or she wants to spread his wing and fly and get out of this relationship that is no more. This person, this energy is kind of held back by the emotional pull of the relationship, a sense of guilt or of responsibility regarding an elder. But I also feel that this energy was kept in the Five of Pentacles in the past. Was kept in an energy where he had to work very hard while being unsatisfied, while not being seen for his strength, is for the work that he was bringing to this family. This felt like a kind of a slaving energy. Okay, can we have a card, please, to get more information on this energy that links them, the Sun? We have one card, please, for the Sun energy. Thank you. Justice. This seems like it is the fairest outcome for all parties involved, that this younger energy gets to rise and shine, gets to reconnect to his true nature and purpose, that he gains clarity on the true balance in his life. Under the deck, the Empress, and mid deck, Temperance. it's time for this younger energy to fully embody his or hers divine feminine energy, to be able to create and receive all the abundance that is his or hers to have in this lifetime, not to be bound to this past energy. Yeah. Four of Swords, mid-deck, to be at peace. Balance, harmony, alignment. To be able, with the Magician under the deck, to have everything he or she needs to manifest his soul's and his heart's wants, desires, goals, dreams. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're going to be taking a card from the Profound Intuitions Oracle. So can we have a card, please, to speak to us about this future energy, this mystery, this tower? Okay. You have two cards. Adversary, a rival, opposition, conflict. And some random event, a opportunity, a synchronicity, a sudden situation, a sudden change. Well, this feels like there's gonna be feels like sudden death. Under the deck you have the Three of Life. Life cycles, knowledge, growth. Some heirloom or some transfer of wealth after a death. Yeah, this tower is a Nine of Obstacle. It's a health problem. Yeah. It seems like it is a big health problem if it leads to a tower and to the Three of Life. Yeah, let's take a last card from the Radiant Sun Oracle, since we have this sun energy. So can we have a card to help this younger energy that is on the rise, what needs to be known, what could be useful for growth? Okay, under the deck there's indecision. Yeah, this is the energy in which this younger energy is right now. I'm balancing in between, should I stay or should I go? If I leave, there will be trouble. but if I stay, it will be double. Yeah, but the time is nearly there, the time to make this choice, to leave the past in the past, and to set sail, to open up your wings and fly away from this family's nest. You have excitement, acquisition, and restlessness. Yeah. See, in excitement, there's this energy from runes, the dark clouds, to the divine horn that is blown and that exudes this radiant energy, this sun energy. So as this tower happens, there's a shift of energy that's going to bring this younger energy into a wealthier phase of his or her life. That is going to bring him success, joy, love, yeah, a union. So a soulmate might be incoming, is incoming actually, and restlessness. Well, there's this caduceus. This feels like an energy of, yeah, this is the moving out, this is the going on trips, embarking on this voyage of the soul, of the body, of the mind. A trip around the world. To find where you belong with your soulmate. Yeah. So, this is the message that we had for you this morning. I hope it has brought you some information, a message to help and guide you on your destiny's path, for your highest and greatest good, and for the highest and greatest good of all of creation. I thank you for your presence with me this morning. I hope you have a very beautiful and blessed day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.